When the old mountain man first appeared in town, people barely noticed him. He spoke little, always carrying a backpack full of ancient books and pieces of wood. But rumors spread quickly when hikers claimed his cabin stayed warm even during blizzards that froze every modern house. The man said nothing, only staring with calm blue eyes that carried secrets nobody understood. He lived alone, cooked over fire, and yet his clothes were always dry, his tools perfectly preserved, as if nature itself protected him. Some researchers climbed the mountain to see it for themselves. They expected a ruined shack, but instead found a cabin that looked older than the oldest maps. The logs were cut in perfect fit, sealed with a strange resin that smelled of pine and something metallic. The stone fireplace burned slowly, but the heat spread evenly through the floor. When they touched the wall, it felt warm to the hand, even with no fire. The man only smiled and said, "The mountain taught me." His words sounded simple, but something in his voice made them uneasy, as if the truth was much older than him. One of the researchers tried to photograph the cabin, but every image blurred at the edges. The man warned them not to remove anything from inside. That night, they heard soft humming under the floorboards. When they lifted one stone, they discovered channels carved by hand, spreading heat like a living network. No nails, no metal, only wood and stone arranged in a way modern engineers could not explain. One scientist whispered that this design appeared in forgotten monasteries centuries ago, then vanished from history. Then the storm came. Trees cracked, roofs collapsed, and even concrete houses split open. Yet the cabin remained untouched. Its windows glowed faintly through the blizzard like lanterns. When the researchers returned after the storm, they found the door open and a wooden table neatly arranged with books. The man was gone. No footprints in the snow, no sign of struggle. Only a single wooden bowl still warm to the touch. One notebook lay open, filled with symbols that looked both mathematical and ancient. The team carried the notebook down the mountain, but the next morning it had turned blank, every page empty. People began claiming the cabin had disappeared entirely. Some say the man was the last guardian of knowledge that should not be copied. Others believe he is still alive, walking through storms untouched, waiting for someone worthy of learning the secret. The cabin may return one day, but only to those who believe the old ways were never truly lost.